What's going on, everyone? Welcome. Hopefully my audio is okay. None of my buttons work. I don't have any crazy voices today. Everything's on error or something. And there's an update for Stream Deck, and I haven't done that for like 2 months. But so we got some issues happening, but hopefully this is all good. It's getting very smoky as well. The smoke just started rolling in about an hour ago. It went away overnight. Now it's back, and my eyes are already starting to burn. So that sucks. But let's continue on. So today's topic. Crypto mining interest is dropping. Are you guys feeling this? You guys doing this? You know, we're going to go through a few things here. Take a look. But Jockwick Miner UK looks like he is having the same thing. He says, funny, the title of your stream is exactly how I felt this week. And, you know, I feel there's probably quite a few people that are feeling this as well, whether it's dropping crypto prices, increase in hash rates, profitability next to nothing, and, you know, increased electricity costs across the board, which does drive that profitability down. So quick roll call here. Jockwick Miner UK, what's going on? Box fan, looks like Serpent just raided in. So everyone, welcome coming in from Serpent stream over there. We got Box fan there. Sling Buzz. Oh, okay. Rud Putt. Sorry, I don't have. I went to hit the button. Just remembered I don't have buttons right now. Speed Target, what's going on? Serpent, what's happening? Welcome everyone. Ledoc, hi. I butcher your name, but you know, LOL guy or BZ, what's happening? Oh, I messed that up. No, yeah, that's LOL. Oh my gosh, what am I doing here? Scurv, what's going on? Ogre MGTOW, John English Tech, Rud Putts, what's happening again? Fudweiser, DJ Apato, yeah, that kind of has a nice ring to it. Zapire, what's happening? Someone got a GPU today, it sounds like, from Hawk, so that's awesome. We got Sling Buzz, Marciano, Lewis Funes, something like that. Vinny Del Greco, TSR, Golden Wolf's in the house, Red Putts with the massive countdown. Son of a Rabid Panda's here. Oh, it just jumped on me. Trillion Capital, what's going on? Welcome. Is this Keller? Oh my gosh. I'm not even going to announce any of this stuff on air. You know, everyone thinks there's like this big dispute and stuff going on. I don't know what's going on. Profits suck, guys. Okay, continuing on. Arcs Crypto and Mining. Dano, Dave's FinTech channel. What's going on? Alvadas Jogabadas. I don't know why I always like saying that name for some reason. Alvadas Jogabakas. And I probably don't even say it right in the first place, but it just has a nice ring. Oh, the smoke. Anyway, let's do a quick thing here. So I go to my channel here, and you can obviously look at the lines. I've noticed this throughout the course of the past month. Is views have been going down. Obviously, the views going down, revenue goes down, everything goes down. So you know we're making peanuts here. It's like literally like it can't even cover a water bill at this point. It's pretty bad. So I'm using a lot more crypto to cover a lot more bills. So. Yeah, but you know what? All we got to do now is we're going to have to make more videos. You know, there's no ifs, ands about it. You just got to do more videos. But you can see it's going down now. You know, there's supposed to be a thing going on in Canada with Trudeau, a whole bunch of bills going out. And, you know, we have that news thing you guys probably heard about where now everyone's banning everything from news from here because of that bill. And there's another one that's supposed to be happening for content creators. Majority of our viewership is happening, you know, in the United States for most of our channels and stuff, and then other various parts, but most of it is from the States. And there's some bill that's not passed yet, but it will be happening, and it's going to push it toward, it's not going to push it around the world, really. It's going to try to keep it maintaining within Canada to help Canadians find Canadians type of thing. I don't know. It's really dumb. Regardless, so I thought maybe this thing was going through, and I went over, I saw Red Panda here, and you can kind of see the lines. It's going down as well. His is going down. Then I check, okay, let's check out Seb. Viewership is going down. Son of a Tech, dropping down. We got Hobbyist Mining here, dropping down. Everything is crashing when it comes to crypto mining content creators. It's going down, which means there's obviously people aren't watching crypto content as much as they used to. It's no ifs, ands about it. It's dropping down. You can't really blame them. Let's look at this. Look at the profitability right now of GPU mining. Like seriously, here's a $2,000 GPU making 35 cents after power at 11 cents per kilowatt hour. Most residential miners, they're sitting around 15 cents plus. You know, there are people with cheaper power. Awesome on them. But most residential miners, that they have, you know, fairly expensive power. We got we don't even look at the 4000 series, even though they're most profitable, they're most expensive. Look at the most common GPUs here, and we're already down 2, 3 cents, 3 cents, 2 cents, 2 cents, 2 cents, 1 cent. Like there's no profitability really out there. You know, a lot of people, you can mine, cover out of pocket. Now, because the profitability is down, we're going to see hash rate pull off of networks, and that should increase profitability, increase yields, and then, you know, bull runs hit, and hopefully you make a lot of your money back. You know, that's the ongoing thing. I cannot afford to cover power out of my pocket. So that's already out of the question. My GPUs have been off for a very long time. I do blame Ethereum. We don't have rock bottom prices. We actually have higher prices than what we've seen in the past with, you know, a little higher profitability than this. The thing is, we just have too much hardware online fighting for it. And the main reason is obviously Ethereum. It caused a massive rush of miners to come in the network. If Ethereum never went POS, obviously we'd be awesome right now. But if Ethereum never existed, we would probably be hanging out around 20 to 30 cent profitability. That's how we had previously. Around this time, you know, prior to Ethereum explosion, we were probably sitting around the 10 to 20 cent there profitability, mining Ethereum, Ravencoin, and other coins, because we didn't see that influx of hash rate. So having that influx is really hurting all these coins, and all these coins, they don't amount to anything compared to what a single coin like Ethereum really was. So we're seeing a lot less interest following crypto mining due to the fact that there's literally no profits anywhere. If you consider 2 cent profit, then, you know, that's awesome. I don't even turn on hardware really unless I'm probably over 15 cents or something, because the way I mine crypto is different than a lot of people. I don't really look for Lambos moving into the future. I do use my mine crypto. If I need spending money, I sell crypto. If I need to cover bills, I sell crypto. So I only mine when I hit certain level profit levels. And a lot of other people are kind of the same way. We might not see some of the massive farms turn on until they might hit, you know, maybe 40, 50, 60 cents per GPU, which could happen in the bull run. But when that does happen, we could go from, you know, anywhere from 50 cents to $1 per GPU. We're going to be like, awesome, GPU mining is back when something pumps. But then when all this hash rate turns back on, we could be back to this levels or worse at the very peak of the bull run, just due to the fact that these coins aren't very good in terms of daily emissions and price checks, and, you know, the amount of hardware that wants to turn on is a lot. So it's crazy. Let's look at the CPUs right now. They are doing a decent amount better, actually. We can't actually, it looks like it just dropped now. I was at 30 cents. So now we're sitting at, you know, a 3900X is around 16 cents, 11 cents, 7 cents, 7 cents. Everything is down right across the board here. So it makes a lot of sense that a lot of interest is leaving crypto mining right now, because it's just not that profitable anymore. We can look into some ASICs here. Look at this crazy shenanigans. Look at the KS3. It's down. It was at over $3,000. Do you remember seeing over $3,000 on the KS3 before it released? Yeah, it's down to $254. And they're not even really that online. It sounds like, yes, Bitmain did start to ship their KS3s, but they didn't ship that many of them. There's not that many of them out there. Is a very small first batch, and then they said they sent the second batch. I don't even think they actually legitly sent a second batch. It's probably their second shipment, but it's the leftovers of the first batch, because if you remember, they increased the hash rate. Now what they did there, it sounds like, is they added, all they did was put in new firmware to the same miner and then charged an extra $5,000 before they would ship people their hardware. So that was probably the second batch. That they claim was the second batch. It was really the first batch of people who dished out the extra 5K. That was their second batch that went out. And it doesn't really sound like too many people actually are purchasing this. Now, Ice River is still trying to play catch up, because they did all their sales when Kaspa price was hitting 5 cents and there wasn't much hash rate. People were FOMOing like crazy, and they're still back ordered to the yin yang and trying to ship those out. So we are seeing a steady increase in hash rate still, but it's mostly still due to Ice River. We haven't yet seen the effects of Bitmain. Now, Bitmain's bigger batches is going to happen sometime middle to end of September, early October. That's when we'll see how many of these guys actually sold and how that hash rate will hit. And now we're coming into the X16P, 473. Look at the L7. The L7 is now under $3 a day at 11, or I think I'm at 12 cents per kilowatt. Yeah, I'm at 12 cents per kilowatt hour. Let's put this to mine, 11. Look at the L7. This thing is down to, okay, it's over $3 on the 9.5 gigahash version. So we're up a bit on 11 cents per kilowatt hour, but you can see it was all under 3 at 12, and we don't even want to look at it. We're not 15 plus power here. So the L7 isn't even looking that good, and it was a nice miner for quite some time remaining fairly profitable. And we're going to have some new script miners coming out. And, you know, that this profitability could drop to the negatives again. When the bull run hits, prices are going to pump and things will look a lot better. But right now, things are looking bad. Now look at the X5. This is a very interesting miner. You may have heard about this. This is a Random X ASIC miner. Now, it's not an ASIC. It is a professional miner is how they're labeling it. It's not necessarily an ASIC. I think there's a bunch of CPU chips within this unit, and it's dedicated for the Random X algorithm, but it's still only making $2.60. But that's on Monero. They're claiming this on Monero. Now, Zeph is probably going to be making quite a bit more here, but it's interesting. Now, we still don't know legit prices. If we actually come into here, Miner Bros, you guys may have seen this tweet. If you're not joined to my Twitter account, be sure to click that link in the description. I'm doing massive updates because I'm actually starting to, you know, I do a lot of stuff on Twitter now because they're starting to pay creator stuff. I'm obviously not at the numbers needed to get monetized, but I'm trying to hit that. So we're trying to get, you know, a lot of impressions here. Anyway, so we're doing a lot of updates here. A couple days ago, Miner Bros, Bitmain still does not have a price on their official site. I think that's going to be released or revealed tomorrow, but Miner Bros had this at $3,199, $3,200. So I was like, okay, but if I look today, they actually dropped the price like $500. New updated price on Miner Bros is now $2,699, $2,700. That's getting cheaper and cheaper. That's very interesting. Now this could be bad for Random X, and a fork won't do anything unless they leave Random X, but then Bitmain, or if they start releasing like a public SDK on this and allow other mining devs to actually make firmware for this. I don't think Bitmain would do that, but it'd be interesting if they did. And then we could see XM rig possible firmware, which means it could swap over to Ghost Rider and possible some other coins, depending what's within it. Now it's getting 212 kilohash on Random X allegedly, right? And it's doing it at 1350 watts. This is more efficient than 3900Xs. This is more efficient than Epics. This is about 75. If this is the price, it's like 75% cheaper than freaking Epics and dual Epics. So this equivalent, this would be about 2 dual 7742s. Now a single dual 4472 is about $3,100. So this is cheaper than a single all-in dual 7742 Epic CPU. A dual, that's 2 of them. This is cheaper than just 1 of those. And this is equivalent to 2 of them. That's just crazy to think about. And it uses less power. Now, it's not as much more efficient as the Epics. This is more efficient, but it's not massive. I think it's going to be about a 200-watt difference between them. I haven't tested a dual, but based on how the single Epic performed on Random X, it would be about 200 watts higher on the Epics than what you would see on this. And then the Epics, for an example, a single 7742 is about equivalent to 4 3900Xs and the power of about 3. A dual is equivalent to 8 with the power of 6. So you can see the Epics are more efficient than the Ryzen CPUs, and now we have this thing coming in more efficient than the Epic CPU. So this is going to change everything as well. I kind of have this on my CPU calculator. I actually added this. So let's just have a quick look here. The Bitmain X5. We'll load that up for current profitability right now on Random X. And that is, it's not loading. Epic failure. Whoa, no, it is loading. I just didn't even notice. It's the same coins are still at the top here. So we can see, you know, 438 after power, $7.95 on Yada Coin Random X if you had free power. 714 free power, $3.57 staggered. Zeph is about 288, 645, and so on. So we can see decent profitability coming out of this thing. So we still don't know the numbers, how this is going to perform, but it's interesting. But right across the board, we can see things are not looking good. Now we look at the Jazzminer X16Q. It's saying about $1.75 if you had free power at 11 cents. Let's just see what 1 cent power is. I don't know. ASIC miner value doesn't allow you to go to 0 cents for free power. Not sure what the heck. All right, so now let's kind of, if you had free power, things are green. Or 1 cent power. Who has 1 cent power out there? 1 cent power looks awesome, but we don't have that. So where's the X16Q now? Come on, scroll down. Is it way down here? What the? Okay, it's looking like I might. Oh, okay, way down. So $3.24 on Ethash is what it's saying. So one thing to keep in mind, we are mining. Most people right now are mining Octa.Space. Now, if you go to Octa.Space, where right here, the white paper, you may or may not be aware of this. So there's another block reward reduction happening in like 9 or 10 days. So here we are right now. We're on the Polaris here, which I don't know, I guess we're Polaris era. They got different errors happening here. We're currently in Polaris. It ends at block height 3 million. We're at like 2.9 something. I can't remember exactly. But, you know, regardless, September 12th is the estimated. I did the works, the numbers last night, and last night it was about 10.9 days away. So right now we're about 9.4, you know, 10 days away. So we're about 10 days away from the next block reduction. Right now we're currently sitting at a block reward of 2.8, and it's going to drop down to 2.3. It doesn't sound like that much, but it's doing a decent amount. I actually added those numbers into my spreadsheet just to have a quick look. See here, see what it would look like if I can find the proper. Nope. I guess you can kind of see that one. So here is Octa.Space. What the heck? Is that the right one? Oh, there we go. I was like, what's going on? I couldn't see anything. So here's Octa.Space right now, about $3.11. Then you're getting maybe an extra dollar or something with Zill. Now, with the block reward reduction, current network conditions, if everything hash rate remained the same, price stayed the same, that's going to go from $3.11 down to $2.55 plus whatever you're going to get from Zill. So we're losing almost a little over an entire coin on the X16Q alone, down to 6.28 coins per day from current 7.65. So all these things are happening. We got halving events happening. We have price reductions. We have hardware coming online, and everything added together is just lining up to less interest in crypto mining. So, yeah, you know, hopefully I kind of ran through some things there. Let's do a check of the live stream here, see what, or the chat here, see what you guys have been talking about, at me, and all sorts of things. So, let's see here. As a pirate, personally, I stopped watching YouTubers that push only ASIC miners. You know, that makes a lot of sense. ASICs are expensive. You know, minus the early Kaspa one, even, well, that thing was fairly expensive for what you got when it first released. Like, what was it, $1,600 or something for the KS0? Now it's down to like 500 or 550, 600. I can't remember. But, you know, it's like, it's like 60% less than what it was. Profits are first. God, I'm a coin collector. Coin collectors are good. It's good to be coin collectors. Hodl them up. There's places to still find deals on AO3s. Yeah, there's a cell phone mining thing is out there. Those things are definitely doing some efficient numbers. Fintech's channel. Yep, me too. I got a few 6600s on Dynex. I have a Radeon 7 as well for a few weeks, but then it died. Yeah, Jockwick Miner was saying that earlier. His Radeon 7 died code 43. I'm assuming you guys know the thing from Red Panda. You know, you don't turn them off if they're running. Don't turn them off, because there's a chance that you'll never turn back on again. You know, they are getting fairly old by now, but you know, I guess that could happen with any GPU. They're just a little more known for it. Doesn't look like too much happening in the good old chat right now. What are you guys talking about? Be pretty funny if AMD beans the RV dies back online at TSMC. Crazy. ASIC prices are normally based on its profits. Yeah, fully electric, 100%. That's okay. We went through all the negative, bad downside stuff. Now, the positive side, and we're following around pretty much the exact timeline we figured this would all happen in when we were in the past bull market. You guys remember that? You know, bear. If you've been following the channel for quite some time, some of you guys are new. Some of you guys have been here for quite some time. I think the channel's a little over 3 years old now, so that's kind of cool. But we were talking in the last bull run about when the bear market comes, timing and everything. So right now, the advantage of less people in crypto is hardware prices should be coming down. Now, when it comes to the GPU side, and that's usually what the majority of a lot of the viewers out there and stuff are, is GPU miners. You know, some are getting more into ASIC, some are getting more into CPUs and other things, but still the majority lies in GPUs because they seem to be just the easiest to build rigs out of and so on, and moving forward like that. So GPU prices are coming down, but if GPUs move from a miner over to a miner, that's still hardware that has to go back online when the bull run hits. So we're not really losing hash rate for that. So, you know, if they start sold out to some gamers and things like that, that's when we'll expect those hash rate drops, and we shouldn't see big spikes coming in. But the main thing with this is miners do shut down. They do finally start to give up, and hardware prices do start to drop in prices. So we are getting closer to that time when hardware prices should be hitting rock bottom. So it's just like crypto. Once you hit the bottom, you're not going to get that anymore. There's no volume. Same with hardware. There's no volume in the hardware sales once you hit the bottom, and the same thing at the top. You want to try and buy and sell before each peak happens, because you can't go past where that point is, right? So in the past bull run, we were talking, we're going through the cycles, and the Bitcoin halving is happening. Actually, when is it? Let's see what the latest numbers are. We don't know exactly. It's always changing. Until it actually happens, it happens. It could say it's tomorrow, and then, a massive spike in hash rate could happen. It could still take a week, so just give you an idea. It always happens on the same block height, but the timing can change. So let's just go to NiceHash here. Bitcoin halving. Let's have a peek. Having forks and countdowns. What do you got going for our good old Bitcoin here? We have, where's the screener I can use? Kind of this one. So Bitcoin, so it's saying March. Oh, January. So it's actually, it looks a lot earlier. It was saying May for a while. Now it's down to March. Remember, it could happen still in May, April. This is subject to change, but it's going to happen next year. That's one thing we can guarantee. So it's saying about 208 days. That's less than a year. March 29th currently. I still think it's probably going to happen probably mid-April, early May, but we'll see what happens at that. Depending on the hash rate and prices, it's going to change. So if that's going to happen sometime, first quarter next year. And I think rock bottom prices on everything will probably hit towards the end of this year right here, and sometime probably around April to next year is probably going to be your optimum few months range to get the cheapest hardware possible, because that's when we've been bleeding out for this bear market for the entire time. We do a majority of our mining in these bear markets. That's another reason why efficiency really does matter, because a lot of this, majority of your mining is bear market mining. It's not bull run mining. Bull run hits, it lasts about a year or so, and then we're back to a bear market for another 3 years or so. So we do a lot of that. So you always plan for the bear market. So we're moving forward. Prices are coming down. Hardware prices are coming down. People are stacking up, and we have that. Now, around usually about 5-6 months after the Bitcoin halving, like even when Bitcoin halves, nothing magical happens. We're not going to see, some people are claiming, oh, Bitcoin halving's happening here, the next day we're going to have $1 million Bitcoin. No, that's not going to happen. It's going to take, it's on a delay. It's going to have, we're probably going to see a price drop after the halving, for all we know. We're going to see a little spike. People will be claiming bull run's coming, and then we're going to see a drop. We're not going to start seeing the beginning of the bull run for probably a good 4 to 5 months after that halving event. I really don't think we're going to start seeing steady climbs until probably, end of next summer, maybe September, early fall. Somewhere in there is when we're going to start seeing increase in prices and steady increases, where we can actually say, okay, we're beginning the bull run at this point, and then the all-time high, in theory, should hit towards the end of 2025. But that's how I feel. So anytime before those prices start going up, people are going to buy it, because everyone's like, oh, it's different. We're in a recession. We're in this. We're in that. We're doing that. Inflation's too high. There's so many different reasons why it's not going to happen, but it always happens every single time. Every time it comes around, everyone says there's a reason why it's not going to happen, but it always does the same thing every cycle for the past 3 or 4 cycles. So keep that in mind. It's most likely 99% chance it's going to do the same thing. Who cares what's going on with the world? Ignore all that BS and let the cycles do its thing. So moving forward, we're going to start hitting that bull run. And then at that point, once we do start seeing prices increase and people start going, oh, look at this, prices on hardware will then start going up. Right now, people are complaining. A jazz miner's down to like $2,800, $2,900, depending where you get it. They came out at 3,000. Oh, it's too expensive, too expensive, too expensive. Then what? Bull run hits. Say Octa.Space explodes, ETC explodes. Some of these ETH coins explode. They're now making $10, $15, $20 a day potentially. I don't know if that's going to happen. We still have GPUs. Will go online at that point. If that happens, then there's a lot of them, but these are just more efficient. So say this happens, then all of a sudden jazz miners, they're now worth $6,000, $7,000, $8,000, and people are buying them then. Why? It didn't seem like, when they're making money, people don't care about spending $8,000 on a machine. But now you potentially have people that bought them when they're like right now, and then they're selling them all. So you're not only did you probably ROI from the price spike, you're also selling your hardware for 3 times the price, and people are buying them up because now they're making money. And that's how these cycles kind of play out here. So looking at things right now, and we talked about this in the past bull run. Oh, I wish hardware prices would go down, hardware prices go down. Now the hardware prices are dirt cheap compared to what they were, but now they're not making anything, so no one wants to buy them. So it's kind of funny. And then we're going to be doing this again because I kind of saving little clips here and prices, and I've been kind of doing like monthly crypto profits and things, and we're going to come into the bull run and we're going to look back to this time, and everyone's going to be like, I wish, and then we're going to like, it's going to happen again. Then 2026, the fall, will be in another bear market, and it's going to play all over again. We're going to have cheap hardware, but it's going to be too expensive for the time because they're not making anything anymore. So it's crazy. It's crazy how these cycles work. But right now, due to the fact that crypto mining interest is dropping, we are seeing bottom of prices. We're seeing hardware sell-offs. We're seeing all these things because it's not looking good right now. And then eventually everything will start picking up again, and everyone will be back to the I wish stage. So it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. You guys agree, disagree with kind of how that plays out? Like, I know some of you guys have been out there for fully electrics. He's seen a couple bear markets, I think, and a few of you guys out there. So does it not play the same way every time? Do you guys notice this each time, or do you really believe that it's different this time? And when the bull run does come, people are going to say it's different this time. They said that last time, and guess what? There was nothing different about it. Sure, FTX fell, it collapsed, this happened. It doesn't matter. Something always happens, and it always happens around the same time. And like, you can almost pin it to a T. You can get it within the same week of when the highs hit and when the bottoms hit. It's pretty crazy to actually realize that all the numbers and everything is right in front of you, but because it seems so easy, it's impossible. It can't be that easy, but it is. Just ignore what all the media wants to tell you all the time, and just, do your own thing, go with your gut, and play it out. It's crazy how legit everything actually looks if you actually look at it. Yes, that's true. That's how it goes. ASIC miners value goes based on the current coin value, but right now the X16Q is still not priced right. Should be $1 per mega hash. That reminds me too, I don't know what the pricing on this is going to be, but it's interesting. So I know the X16Qs are 16Qs came out, and then the Ps are going to be releasing soon. I don't know if some already did. There's some testing on some pools of the Ps right now, which is interesting, but I haven't really heard anything about them literally shipping to customers yet. But I did catch wind. I was talking, I can't give away the source, but I was talking to somebody who has the connections with kind of like forest miner and stuff, and then they have somebody who's friends with somebody who's kind of making a new company, and they're working on an Ethash miner that's crazy. Absolutely crazy. So if you're unfamiliar with the forest miners, let's have a look at them. Some of you guys may have heard of them. Some of you guys may have not. They're not very efficient, but they have decent hash rate. Let's just go to forest miners here, and we'll just look at this. Open sometime today. I should have opened this one. This one right here, EPUXC. So this guy right here. So you can see it's about 4.2 gigahash, but it does use like, where is it? Over 3,000 watts. So it's not the most efficient miner, but these things are destroyers of ZIL, like literally. So example, Crazy Pool, he's working on a fix for the Jazz miners right now, the X16s. They're trying to work out the DAG. As you know, that he actually, let's just kind of look at this for a second. So look at ZIL mine. If we go back to my old numbers here, and you can see when I did these testing, my average hash rate while mining ZIL was 1.856 gigahash and 1.6 gigahash on the ZIL side. Now in performance mode, without any ZIL being added in there, because you're not losing any hash rate to those swaps, we're actually doing about 2.13 gigahash. So crazy. I just went in to test the Apollo Stratum. For the Apollos, on Crazy Pool and some other pools, you use certain Stratum ports, and Apollo underscoring your name adds the port into for your Apollos on Crazy Pool. Look at this now. Bam. So I used the Apollo port. we're at an average of 2.86 on the ZIL side, and our current sitting at 1.43. Before the stream on the last round, though, it was 2.1 or something on the current hash rate. But we're seeing he's tweaking it. The Apollo one did tweak the X16 to a decent amount here. We're seeing that boost. Now, it sounds like the Apollos use 58 seconds to preload the DAG. The Jazz miners might be only around 28 seconds or something. So he's still tweaking it. So in theory, we can get some better numbers out of here because I still have to try it. Supposedly, if I use Jazz miner underscore X16, it's gonna do a little more tweaking here because of that 28 seconds. So I'm gonna wait 24 hours. We can see we're already got an improvement here. So I'm gonna adjust this name over to the Jazz miner port here and see how that does and play it out and stuff. But the reason I wanted to point that out is the forest miners, supposedly they're 20% better than any ASIC when it comes to swapping over to ZIL. They only need 2 seconds to load that DAG, which is kind of like a GPU. I don't know what the GPUs actually use to load those DAGs, but I believe this is only like a 2-second swap, which means you're staying on Octa or whatever you're mining longer, and you're swapping over faster, and then you're right back on it again longer, right? Back onto Octa, back onto ETC. So you're getting that boost, which increases that. So this is what the forest miner does. Obviously, it's not that efficient. But like I said, so the reason I went all through this is because there's a new company coming out that's making an ETH hash miner that's about 12 gigahash at 1,800 watts. That's early number reports. And obviously, it could change. There's no brand situated to it yet, but they're kind of working alongside forest miner here. So they're going to have that 2-second DAG loading. They're going to have forest miner 20% ZIL boost over all other ASICs, and they're going to do it a lot more efficiently than the X16P that's just releasing now. What's the X16P? 8 point something at 1900 watts. This thing's going to be 12 gigahash at frickin' 1800 watts, even less power than the X16P. So that thing sounds crazy. Again, very early numbers. No idea what it's called yet. Early testing. There might be a couple models out by the end of this year, but that's pretty much all I know about it right now. So crazy. It's going to be absolutely crazy. Fully electric. Have you heard about this at all? That's going to be insane. You know, that miner is going to be a beast. But then again, what else could be coming from that? I know Bitmain definitely has to do something about their E9 Pro. They're probably going to release some Ethash monster as well. But they have really been lacking when it comes to Ethash. They're a great miner. They awesome Bitcoin miners. Obviously the Cadena miners, Kaspa miners, but they really fail when it comes to the Ethash algorithm. So, you know, let's see what they're going to merge with. You know, there's going to be an E something eventually coming out from Bitmain. It's going to be interesting to see how it performs, but they've always never been that great. What do we got here? Connor Sprout, 100%. They would sell so much more too. I would get 4 of them versus 1. Yeah, what is that? That miner is priced nicely, 60 cents per mega hash based on its efficiency. What miner? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Fully electric. What miner? Oh, this one here. Oh, you're talking about yeah, for you. Now this is the other thing. Like, obviously for residential miners, this thing's not too hot, but someone like Fully Electric who pays like free power or 1 cent or whatever it is, this thing would be awesome for him because he has cheap power. These are dedicated for people with cheap power and they mine very well. But for a residential miner, they're not that great because their efficiency isn't top notch. But again, you know, if you have cheap power, mining farms, all those guys out there, they can buy these things up and just rock up the freaking Ethash coins like crazy. Touch on BitBoys. No, I don't really care about the BitBoy thing. Like, come on, that's a trading thing. We're a mining channel, not a who cares what's going on in crypto channel type of thing. You know, we go over some topics if it actually means something. BitBoy stuff, you know, who really cares, honestly? Like, do you honestly care about what's going on? What is it? Bencoin, ERC20 Peppy coins. Like, that's all that. That's a whole totally different department. That has nothing to do with mining whatsoever. So my honest opinion on that whole scandal and everything going on with anything trading side and POS coins, I don't care. Who cares about it? You know, whatever. Big deal. Yay. That's why 2 cents on there. There, I covered it. Is that a good covering job or what? You know, I think I should cover more topics like this. This sucks. Done. There we go. What do we got here? Rabid mining. What's the most profitable CPU coin right now? Still Zeph. I don't know. Let's see. Blah, blah, blah. I just got tongue twisted. According to this, it's looking... Okay, that's the X5. Let's go back to the 3900X here. Load it up. Boom. So it's looking like Yada coin is. I got to double check to make sure everything just dropped all of a sudden. Like this morning, I believe Dagger was at like 50-cent profits. Like it was really good. So I don't know if a hash rate picked up or if the price just dumped or what. But, you know, like an hour ago, everything was a lot higher than what it's looking like now. Now, Zeph is an interesting one. Now, I want to point out one thing here. If you guys are mining Zeph, let's just have a look here. Let's go into mining pool stats. Take a quick peek at Zeph. I just want to see what the pools are. Yeah, so obviously we have C3, Monero Ocean. Let me find the proper thing here. You know what? Maybe I'll zoom in here so you guys can see a little better. Yeah. There we go. Well, that's huge on my screen now. But so as you can see here, obviously we got C3 and Monero Ocean in here. Now, before I wanted to make sure. So if you guys are mining Zeph, I'm assuming a lot of you guys are probably using EK Pool. Are you? Can you guys confirm or deny that you're using EK Pool if you're mining Zeph? Now, I would highly urge all you guys to get the hell off that pool right now. You're probably like, what? What are you talking about? So, I can't confirm this 100% directly, but, you know, I've been mining other coins, Epic plus Zeph, Epic this, and, you know, other things. I finally went down to mine straight Zeph for a while, and I was going through my spreadsheet, which I have right here. Let's look at that. Bam, CPUs. So here is, where's Zeph? Right here. So allegedly, based on my farm, I should be getting around 6.7 coins per 24 hours. Now, every time I went onto EK Pool, I'd only get about 4.4. And that's even using lower hash rate. Like we can say the network right now is at 758. This is using lower hash rates at a current network of 662. So less that, and I'm still should be getting 6.7. So I should be getting slightly less than that, but my spreadsheet is going on. So 4.4, and I'm like, what's going on? What's going on? You know, am I getting the block rewards wrong? I got something going on because I know the dev team takes a percentage and this takes a percentage. I'm just trying to figure it out. I go through Discords, I go through the blockchain, I go through everything. I'm like, okay, I go through the block rewards coming to the miners from the pool itself, and I'm like, no, the coins are right, but why am I not getting very much? So then I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna go to Monero Ocean. I'm just gonna try it. Bam, 12 hours, I was already at 3.5 coins. 2 hours goes by, or 24 hours. Actually, it wasn't even 24 hours. I'm at 6.5 coins instantly. I'm like, goodbye, EK Pool. You guys are thieving retards. Sorry, no offense, but this is the exact same way I caught them before. There was that Apepi Pow. They were the only pool and some other pool. No, they were the only pool at the time. And we were mining, and I'm doing my numbers, and I went into their Discord. I'm like, what's going on, EK Pool? Like, I'm not getting the numbers I should get. And other people said they were noticing this too, but no one said anything. No one ever says anything. They just think stuff. And that's the same thing with me. I just think stuff. But right now, I'm saying something. So we went into that. We were getting like 40% less than what we should have been getting. And then they ended up actually getting blocked from the blockchain and kicked out. And then that's when I started thinking, well, you know what? They're like the top. This is before Monero Ocean and C3 Pool were online. I'm like, they're the top pool for Zeph. Like, are they doing that here? And I never really tested until finally recently. I'm like, okay, now I'm going to fully mine Zeph and, you know, see what it is. That's what everyone's mining these days. And I went to them, like, okay, the numbers aren't adding up. And there we are again with the same pool. Now look at it. They're also on, they're a big pool on Dynex. They're a big pool on quite a few coins. And that's two. I used them twice and I caught them twice. We're not getting the coins we should get on mining on their pool. So probably don't use EK Pool for anything, guys. Anything anymore. You know, maybe they're legit on some of the other coins, but I would highly doubt it. We're not getting what we're supposed to be getting if you're mining to AK Pool. So I want to see this 51 mega hash down to 1 mega hash. We're not shutting this stream off until everyone leaves. Let's go. I'm just kidding. We're not doing that. That could not take forever because no one moved. Miners are lazy. They don't care. They just keep mining away and doing nothing. But no, EK Pool is not getting what you're supposed to be getting. It sucks. It literally sucks. And if you're mining in that pool, then you're throwing away coins you should be getting in your wallet. So just saying. And now, you know what? Like, I don't mind Dynex and stuff. Maybe someone else could check that out, but I would probably get the heck off their pool off Dynex as well. Let's take a look. Are they one of the top pools for Dynex still? Like, seriously. Oh, no, they're down. They're down. They're in 4th place right now. They got 19. So 19.3% of the network hash rate on Dynex is currently getting ripped off. I'm not saying that's true for Dynex, but based on their past history, I'm guessing about 19.3 of the miners out there, 19.3% of the miners out there are currently getting ripped off. So, yeah, just saying, you know, they're probably going to email me now and send me a lot of bad words. But you know what? They're stealing, guys. That's the only thing it comes down to. Why would the other pools be paying me more and you're not? Just, it doesn't make sense. Or fix something. Or they're actually, you know what? There could be something else. And I was talking to some pools, and you know, because you know I started my Verus pool and I've been looking into stratums and how things work, and I've been talking to some pools. I'm learning a lot, and it is crazy to think about. One thing, you know, I was wondering, how does the stratum infrastructure work? And this is how some things got me going here. So there's a couple ways to run your pool. I'm not going to go through all the details because I honestly don't know. I'm not a good coder, and I get a lot of people to help me set it up by nodes and stuff. I'm not going to lie about that. It's you know, it's a big process to get these pools going. So what I got going on here is I was figuring out how can I branch out my stratums now for like Verus coin. I want to get a Zeph pool up and things like that, but I need to figure out the baseline, how these stratums work. So there's actually 2 ways to go about it. And, you know, maybe this is some EK pool does. If you notice a pool is slapping up nodes and stuff for stratums very fast, maybe this is what they're doing. So you can have your main node sitting on a main server wherever, and then you can just throw up a stratum and then mine to that main node. They're not setting up another node on the stratum, which is technically what you need to do, which means if you're mining from, you know, stratums that you think are close, but maybe your ping might be a little higher than you're used to or something, or you think it should be lower, they might have just slapped in a stratum there and not really a node. So you think about it, when you're mining to your solo node at home or a closed stratum, you should be mining to the node on that stratum as well. That's why your latency is low, is because you're nailing that stratum. So if I wanted to make a Canada branch, I would set up the stratum on a VPS as well as a node there. And then I would, if I wanted to go to US, I would do the exact same thing. I would have an individual node and a stratum there. If I wanted to go to UK, individual node and a stratum. Therefore, you're running 3 nodes on the same coin for each stratum. Now you got to get it all to talk to your main mining core or whatever operating you're doing. But that would give you your lowest ping per stratum. But some allegedly are just slapping up stratums all over, and you're mining to the one node, which would mean increased stale shares, would mean increase of a potential loss of blocks, which would just hurt the pool and the miners on it altogether. So these are little things I'm kind of picking up on how to do things. Obviously, the best way to go about it is having your node on every single stratum that everything's going. It's a lot more work to do, but that's the best way you could possibly run your pools for maximum profitability and lowest ping for everybody. Does that kind of make sense for you guys out there? Now, I don't know which pools are doing what or anything. It's just things I've been learning through my kind of mining pool adventure that I've been kind of coming across. So it's crazy. It's crazy to think about. Anyway, yeah. So, some of you guys follow some of that, you know, kind of what's going on there. Anyway. Oh, what else do we got going on here? What's going on in the live chat? Oh, yeah, just looking around. There he is. What's happening? How you doing? What are you doing over there? What's happening? Message retracted. Why? Network bits. Where are all the flux? I'm not saying that word. That no word's bad. I know what you mean by that. I don't know where they all are. Honestly, things are not looking. You know what is? Like, I don't even want to look at it. People, yeah, I don't know. I don't need any more ammo thrown at me. Deep miners for deep miners. That's Yeti and everyone, I believe. Correct? What are they at? Yeah, they're at 40. You know what? You know, I truly trust deep miners. You know, Yeti and the boys over there. Was that D miners also? He's part of that situation. So yeah, you know, I definitely, if I was mining Dynex, I'd probably head on over to deep miners for sure. And some other things. Like, again, I can't guarantee that EK pool is doing anything on Dynex. You know, just the track history is not looking good, so I would assume it is. But, you know, honestly, use other pools. Now, there's other ways to pick mining pools as well. And, you know, it takes a lot more work. There's a lot of people that just come into here and they say, oh, look at this, miner, whatever. Actually, Dynex has that thing where they don't want pools to go over 30% and get locked out now. But this will work for most pools. Like example, you come into here, oh, this one has 27. It must be the best pool. That's where everyone is. Everyone fires their hash rate on it. You know, that's usually how a lot of these things work, right? You look at pools, bam, top pool must be the best pool. That's not always the case. So, you know, if you go in there and you actually look at, say, for an example, the past 100 blocks, and you look at how many they found and kind of divide that by the amount of hash rate, usually if a pool in the top has a pretty big chunk of hash rate, even though it looks like they're finding a massive amount of blocks, they're not finding enough blocks to make it as more profitable than the other pools based on the hash rate they have, because they literally need to find 99% of the blocks, and they're probably not doing that. And coming down to something like a middle ground pool, you're probably finding a lot more per the hash rate that they have, which in theory would make more profit for all the miners on the pool. So just because you see one pool in the lead and it's massive doesn't mean it's a good idea. You're probably going to be better off and a little more profitable picking your middle ground pools. Now, sometimes it's tough. You see one at like 99% hash rate and the other one's at 2%, and the other one's 0.5, then you only don't really have many options there. Maybe just go for the second place pool or something. But there's a lot of different scenarios that play out into actually determining mine profitability, and it's actually a lot of work if you really want to maximize anything. But overall, if every pool is being fair and everything is done right, all the pools should be fairly close to profitability. But again, like I said with Zeph, I'm over 2 coins less than what I should be getting compared to other pools. So there's definitely something going on with Zeph there. But again, I guess technically I just publicly came out and accused them of stealing. There's no ifs, ands about that. But I still can't say with 100% certainty that that's what's happening. But it definitely looks like something is going on. And it has happened on that pool at previous coins. So just move your hash rate somewhere else if you're on EK pool, guys. And, let me know. Are you seeing better profits? If you're mining Zeph right now and you're on EK pool, move to a different pool and just let me know. Did you see an increase in yields happening after you did that? You know what? And that's another way we can figure this all out together. Get the community involved. Everyone just kind of do your little part here. Move around. Obviously, it causes a little more decentralization as well instead of just picking that top pool. But we'll all know, because I'm curious to see if you guys witness and get the same thing as well. Alrighty. Wait for public on board. Those keys are only for Zelcore. What is Scumcore? What are we talking about Scumcore? Is that like Suncore, but not? Cat Drama Queen. Who's Cat? What are we talking about? DJ Minds Brother. What's GTA 5? Oh, when GTA 5? Asking about when it is. Damn, what a joke. What we got going on here? That's a little personal. See any ats here? Are you going to build a vast AI rig? I've definitely thought about it for sure. I plan on kind of, checking it out. I got a little bit of power I can use, but I might fire a GPU or something into my test bench, see how that does go, and just to get a feel of it, because it is something that, it does seem to be profitable for some people, depending how you set your prices. The other thing, I believe Retro Mike actually did put a tweet out about that, is remember, like, this isn't a dedicated crypto platform, so you got to remember, when you're getting your hash rate rented, you have no idea what it could be for. It could be for AI, it could be for rendering something. In this case, it sounded like someone actually was, I can't remember the name of the program. You guys may have heard about this, but it was actually someone rented his rigs and started using it to crack crypto wallets. So malicious things have happened. So you got to keep in mind in the back there, someone may rent your hardware and try to do something with ill intent, something bad. And just, that's a risk of, having your stuff rented. NiceHash is a totally different thing. It's dedicated for crypto rentals only. But when you're starting to move into the possible proof of useful work, depending on what they input in there and what people want, you could end up doing some bad things. They will use your IP address. Thank you. YouTube moderation blocked. What? Who blocked? Who did what? Someone do something? What's happening here? Somebody do something bad? Panda's here. Panda said ban. What's going on? I'm missing everything. Chencoin, your Zef EK incident reminds me of a Pepe on EK. But yeah, that's exactly what that's what it was I was trying to refer to earlier. Is that is exactly what's happening here. It's the exact same thing that happened on a Pepe back when they were the only pool. It's exact same thing going on. And it just happens to be the exact same pool doing it, which is why I'm saying, guys, just get off that pool on every coin they support. You know, make them fix their. They got a bad name. It's like F2 Pool 2.0 happening right here. But everyone still used F2 Pool after the fact that they robbed everyone. No one seems to care about these things. Make sure your network is secured. Don't use Vast AI or Flux nodes on the same network as your normal PC. There goes the pirate. So that's that. I don't know how to put that in the words. So we hear this all the time. Now, I'm not taking a shot at anybody, but I just want to say, you know, we got proof of useful work here, that there, rental there. But, you know, everyone's saying, oh, this is for you. This is more decentralized. Anyone can, yes, anyone can do it. But there's a lot more going on that most people don't even know is going on. Like you said, your network security and all these things that could happen to you. People just go look at it and say, oh, this is what everyone's doing. Awesome. But no one mentions the fact that, you know, I could possibly be hacking people. And then all of a sudden the FBI kicks down your door. No, there's some stuff there that protects you and you can obviously probably fight it or something. But the fact that you have to deal with it in the first place is a possibility with network security and stuff. So that's stuff you do definitely have to take into account when using all this stuff. It's not simply, this is for everyone, it's the future, everyone do it now. Well, people just jump on board and do stuff, right? You got to tell them, like, you know, there is a major risk here that is being overlooked by everybody that says you should do this. And that's one of the major risks. Your network security, what could be happening on the other side. Did you ever use a hosting service before? Any experiences? What Nick C there? What do you mean by hosting service? Like a VPS hosting service? I do use those for, you know, like mining pool rentals and stuff like that. Or I use that for my website. You know, I have a rental through the website. But as for like NiceHash is technically a renting hash rate rental system. So I've used that before. But I haven't used anything like mining rig rentals or Vast AI or anything like that yet. I've looked at them and thought about it, but I haven't actually tried them yet. The vast workloads are wallet brute force crackers. And that reminds me, I think, what was it? It was like 2-3 years ago. Maybe even longer. Actually, it was probably longer than that because my channel started about 3 years ago. I think it was August. I was looking at my. Let's see if I can find that right now. Actually, where is I'm gonna find my very first video on YouTube. I'm just trying to find it here on the side bench here. My channel. Your channel is gonna pop in here for a second. Okay. Now where's my very first? Nope, not that one. I'm gonna go here. Content. Date. So yeah, my very first video was August 6th of 2020, and this is it right here. So this is crypto mining 2020. Can I mine with a gaming PC? NiceHash was my very first video. So let's just kind of open this up right here. And it's kind of weird. And I was listening to this. I'm like, wow. I was using a gaming headset as my microphone, no voice tweaking, no nothing going on here. Just plain, it was horrible, absolutely horrible. But we're going to the profit count. This is an RTX 2080. Look at the profitability of an RTX 2080 on my very first video. This is early 2020. So in theory, this is August of 2020. So basing everything on the cycles, next August, this would be exactly the one full cycle. 2024 is the 2020 of, you know, the cycles, and 2025 is the 2021 with the peaks of the bull run. But look at this. There's $1.94 Canadian. I'm not sure what that's probably $1.40 or something USD. But this is an RTX 2080 on NiceHash in August of 2020, and I was just mining away with my gaming PC, doing some things, checking stuff out. 249 watts, rocking on my gaming PC. I think I was a 3900X with that 2080, but yeah, first video. Crazy. And I was looking at the profitability of that, of a 2080, and it was over $1. Is that insane? Like, absolutely insane. So let's see. Are we going to be over $1 in August of next year on any GPU? That's going to be interesting to see. that's going to give us a baseline of how is this market moving in to the bull run, lining up there. All right, so what do we got here? ASIC host. Oh, ASIC hosting. No, I have not used anyone for ASIC hosting. There's quite a few out there. I know Terra's getting their power down to some cheaper ones. There are, who is it? I know, who is, what is it? The blah, 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 blah. I can't remember what it is now. But yeah, there are various, you know, a lot of hosting out there. I'm really up in the air about sending my hardware to somebody, but I'm trying to find this here. Where are we at? I'm lost. Oh yeah, it's custom computing. That's what it is. They're out in, I think, Quebec, somewhere in Canada here. And they actually got 9-cent Canadian power. 9 cents. I'm like, wow, 9-cent Canadian power. That would be absolutely insane. So I'm thinking about, I'm like, you know what, I'm going to run some numbers. I might just ship out, you know, some of maybe my mini Doge miners, you know, my CK boxes, KD box 2s and stuff. Because 9 cent USD is something like 6 cent, 5 or 6 cents USD. I mean 9 cent Canadian is like 5 or 6 cent USD. So that's pretty cheap power. So I might ship out some of those things over there to try out him. He's just like, you know, a Canadian guy. He's starting off with 100 amps of hydro power, and I'm like, okay, that's actually pretty cheap. Maybe I'll try that out. But when it comes to like a major company, like we all heard what happened with Compass, I don't know what happened. They didn't pay their power bills or something, and then everything went down and people lost everything, yada yada yada. Don't know the deal. So there is that potential that when you do send your hardware somewhere, you might not get it back. And who knows if they're even going to mine for your address or not, for all we know. They might for a month or two and then just steal everything. I don't know. Like I'm really skeptical about sending my hardware somewhere else because now it's no longer in my presence. But there are a lot of legit companies out there. You know, that's putting a bad name on everybody, and everybody is not bad. You know, the select few that are bad really hurt everything as a whole. And it does suck to be that way, but there are, you know, legit real companies out there that do hosting, and it is cheaper to host depending on your power price that you have. Just looking around. Yes, for your home network. Yes, double NAT, everything for your home. Don't care about dual PAT and single PAT for your nodes. You moved from 38 oh my gosh, 38 cents per kilowatt hour New York rate. 0.09 Brandon coin, that's 9 cent power. That is sweet. That's nice. Still after me like they are after Louis Rossman. Oh man, that's nice though. You went from 38 cents to 9 cents. That's a huge jump in, you know, mining profitability in general. That opens up the floodgates for a lot of coins and hardware that you could mine that you really couldn't before. Despite the Match X is in a landfill somewhere. The Match X, is that the one I got? No, is that the Neo? Or you got the big one? You got the big, I got the little one. I'm going to try transferring some coins on it sometime to see how it works. There's a lot, I don't know what's going on with that thing. It says I'm making some coins, but a lot of people say, you know, you can't send them anywhere. You can't sell them. You can't move them. So that's one thing I definitely want to try. I'm going to let it go through the bronze thing. I'm going to let it go through the gold thing. And then I'm going to try and move some coins and see if I can actually sell them or not. Because seriously, this thing uses 1.5 watts. How? What is it doing? What is it doing? You know, but we don't know. We don't know. But, you know, it's going to come down to, I'm going to see if I'm able to move those coins. If I can move the coins and sell them, awesome. You know, but if I can't, what's the point? You know, it's just sitting there with numbers like, yay. You know, definitely a scam if that's the case. I pay 0 here in Cali using 300 solar. You have 300 solar panels? That's insane. That's a lot. That's a lot of panels. Just looking around, that does not help anyone that have a lot of individual bare metal nodes. Ontario unmanaged switch, then each port to a different router. Oh yeah, that's pretty interesting. I won't run Flux nodes. UPnP is insecure and will never be on my network. Yeah, tier 3 rates. Interesting stuff going on. So, oh yeah, that reminds me, I still got my Flux unlocked like what is it? 2 months ago now, I think. Yeah, 2 months ago my Flux unlocked. I haven't even checked on it yet. I better check on that and see what's going on. I think I got to claim it all, and then I don't know what I'm going to do with it at that point. I'm not going to lock it back up, but we'll see. I don't know. I got to take a look at my Flux. I don't have very much. Like, I think I had like 1100 locked away at that Titan node because my internet's too slow. I can't run my own Flux node at home because my internet sucks. So that's another limiter. Like, here, everyone, run this node. It's awesome. Okay, well, you know, half of you guys can't even run it because your internet sucks. Sorry. Moving on. Don't worry, we're pro decentralized. Anyway, is Pulsar still alive? I don't know. I got my wallet staking away in there. Well, how has it been doing? Let's take a look. Mining pool stats, Pulsar. I haven't looked at it forever. A lot of these coins I haven't looked at forever. I just let it sit there, and if all of a sudden, you know, bam, oh, look at this coin, it's doing this. I'm like, oh, okay, awesome. Why did I go to curve hash? I don't want curve hash. That's the old style. We want the Minotaur. Oh man, what are you doing? I guess they'll both say the same price. So we're at 0.00. What is that? 000858. Like, I don't even know what it. Trading volume. Trading volume isn't too hot. $2, $84, $3. It's not looking too good currently right now. No, but who knows? We'll see. You know, anything can happen. Could we be surprised? Maybe. Will be. I don't know. So that's awesome. So what else do we got here? I think I pretty much went through everything. Fix the screen. Oh, I got to fix the screen. Okay, hold on. Let me do it again. All right. Well, now I'm typing in Flux. I don't want to type in Flux. I want to type in Pulsar again. All right, let's fix the screen and have a look at this. Bam. There we go. So here's our volumes. $2 on South Exchange. We got Exegix. I don't even know how to say that. $84 and then $3 here. So not too hot. We're seeing 1.24 mega hash. That's with the staking side as well, I believe. But 378 kilohash. 378 kilohash. Now, how many? I wonder. I haven't updated these numbers forever. Oh yeah. I don't remember what side goes to what. You know what? Let's just have a look here. 378 kilohash. Where's Pulsar? Do I have Pulsar in here? I gotta have it somewhere. Oh, where's the proper screen? Pulsar. Let's see. Pulsar. You gotta be in here somewhere. Let's update you. See where we're at. Pulsar right here. So price 007 is currently at 0085. Oh, it's up since last time I checked. 858. Okay, awesome. Pulsar. Now let's have a look at 378 kilohash. 378 kilohash. Now I don't know. That don't seem right. That seems like 3.7 mega hash in the I might have to. See that? No, that's definitely not right. Okay. Oh wait, did I put that on the wrong one? No, Pulsar. Yeah, there's no way this thing is making frickin' $71 a day on my farm. $2.16. Yeah, that's not right. So it is. I must have to have it in the that one there. Put that 0 back in there. It's actually not too bad, but still kind of sucks. 21 cents on free power. Interesting. There's a GainX Pro. I don't know what it's. What's it at right now? I think GainX actually is. Let's see if it's still decent or not, huh? GainX CPU miners. Let's see what we're looking at here. What do we? Oh, price went down. So we got 9.65 mega hash. 9.65. Okay, I'm just gonna do this from this. I was gonna look at stuff here, but I'm gonna cancel that. 9.65 mega hash. Where we at? Mega hash. 9.65 mega hash. We need in our hash rate. KNX is. I guess I was right. That was at 10 mega hash. And then our price. 00116. Now, what can we actually sell at? That's the big thing. What can we sell this coin at? Where's the orders in? So if we were to dump this right now, how much would we make? Those are the numbers that matter. Kids really see this. trying to find the right one for you guys. Nope. Nope. All right. I guess we can't. Oh, I guess you can see it right there, kind of. Line it up. Okay, so it looks like right here, 0.0012. There's 898. So I like to go around the 2,000 coin mark. Actually, how many coins will we be making? My farms should make 12,000 coins. All right, so if I was to dump 12,000 coins, that'd be down to about here. 001125. You guys can't see that. 001. So it would eat up. So if I was to mine up for 24 hours, dumped all my coins right now, it would eat up all the orders to about here. So I would get this price for this amount of coins. But usually when I do my calculations, I just go off the bottom price, and then, you know, I'm going to get quite a bit more. Like you can see 2,400 coins at 001149, 2,400 at 001165. But to dump that many, I'm going to need 001125. 001125. So 001125. That puts us at 43 cents. That's actually 43 cents per 3900X. That's not too bad. $14 for the farm per day. $3.85 after power. So it's not the greatest, but it's not too shabby. That's not too bad compared to some of the things out there. So interesting. You might be able to see some profits there. Still mining Gain X, even though it passed its peak in terms of the node run and everything. But when crank nodes, I don't know. I haven't looked into crank at all yet either. It's something I should definitely do, because I remember I mentioned that before, and you guys, it's like you can dual mine your helium with crank. So that would definitely make it worthwhile. So I think I might I'm going to have to try that someday. I never looked into it at all. So we'll see. Rabid the market mover. Rabid the Rabid dumper. That's what I do. I mine coins and then I dump them. Eating an orange on the train seems to be best. What? No problem. I'd recommend Musk Miners, though. 8 cents all in. Tell them I sent you. The Musk Miners, they do rentals? Is that what you mean? Because I know the ASIC prices are fairly expensive, and some people have had some. Well, Fully Electric, wasn't that you that you had that buddy or something? Maybe it was someone else. I don't know. Someone who was ordering from Musk Miners, and they kind of got ripped off. They said they locked in a price. They were to send money or something, and then before it shipped, they wanted more money. So, yeah, I mean, that's the type of deals you don't really want. But they do hosting, okay. But for ASIC sales, it seems kind of iffy, but I guess if they do hosting, that's awesome. 8 cent power is pretty darn good. Just looking around, and what is a better train or that's where that came from. Eating an orange on the train. Getting little bit of both. A little bit of both there. What do we got? Scrolling around. Oh, sounds like little one's coming downstairs. Give me a second. Yes? I don't know why.
Because I really wanted to show you this.
Oh, in a minute.
Okay.
Okay.
In a minute you'll be done.
Well, longer than a minute.
Did you just start it?
Yeah, I just started. We're just getting started now, so maybe a couple hours.
Oh.
I heard from your vid is that D7 Bitmain still making big bucks. I don't know, actually. Let's have a look at the big D. Not literally. Where is... no, not mining pool stats. I guess what to mine. They're pretty decent on their ASICs here. So if we go to miners, let's just see. It's the D9. Oh, it doesn't have... Maybe it's... Okay, it doesn't have it on here. All right, let's go straight to Nice Hash. There have been some new blocked X11 coins emerge, but I don't want that. Jeez. Nice Hash. Nice Hash. There we go. Probability calculator. Device. Enter. D9. The D9. Calculate. I don't know how accurate that currently is right now, but it says 0. So I don't know. Maybe they just don't have it in there. See, I'm not sure. I don't see it listed on mining or on what to mine, and I don't see it on NiceHash. So I have no idea what it's doing currently for profitability. It was great, but not anymore, I guess. Possibly. Oh, it's D9 Plus. Okay, we got to look at D9 Plus. Oh, yeah, I am D9 Plus. Or is D9 Plus the wrong one? We need to see. Do they have a D9 on here? A9? Oh, maybe they don't even have it on here. Okay. Oh, wait, that's in. Oh, yeah, it's on. We want Bitmain. We want Bitmain, not that one. Bitmain. D9. They don't even have it. All right. It's not here. That was totally a wrong miner. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have that miner, so I can't comment on the situation of that. So I'm not sure. DJ Mines has one, doesn't he? Yeah, he has one. There we go. My D9 on NiceHash is making like 13. So it's making 13. Big drop from, what was it, 70, 80, something like that. So it looks like it dropped down quite a bit. Either a bunch of people bought D9s, or the hash rate spiked, or it just isn't good anymore. They don't have but search in X11. Great idea. My D7's still doing well. Fully electric has got the big D7. Had a few days of 70, 80. Yeah, so DJ Mines capitalized. A few days of 70, 80. That's nice. Yes?
Want to see it?
See what?
See what? Want to see? I want to show you it. This.
Oh, jeez. Oh, yeah, she had to show me a quick little video. Okay, what do we got here? Any more ads? Any questions? Anything going on? Input manual X11 hash rate. Oh, I guess I could do that. Well, DJ Mines already says what he's getting. It's getting about 13 bucks a day. So that's what it's at. It was a NiceHash pump for X11 algo purchase. Interesting. That, you know, yeah, Bitmain could have, you know, pulled some ties with NiceHash. You know, wouldn't put it past them. That's one thing I'm curious. Let's go to Bitmain's website here, actually, and look at the X5. I think tomorrow. Is it tomorrow that they're going to be listing that thing? I don't remember. Are actually showing their spot price. XMR, random X, engage. So yeah, still no price here going on with this professional miner. Remember, guys, this is not an ASIC. This is professional, pioneering XMR mining. So that's one thing let's talk about. You know, why are they labeling this as Monero? What are you guys' thoughts on this? So, you know, some people think, you know, Monero, they're using the name. They're saying, hey, you know what? This miner is releasing for Monero, and people are going to be shocked. It's going to cause more people talking about their miner, and obviously more people probably might want to buy it for it. But if they were actually marketing purely on profitability, XMR is not the proper route to take, because XMR in theory isn't that profitable for the RandomX algorithm. But everywhere you can see, they are stamping XMR as the main flagship for this miner. X5, I'd plug it into NiceHash and won't bother. Yeah. Look at the chart for D9 or D7 on ASIC miner value. You'll see the pump for a few days. It was sweet. All right, let's take a look at ASIC miner value. Check out the D9, the big. Oh, okay. Yeah. Where's the big D? Oh yeah, we're back down to here. Let's hit 11 cent again, so we don't got some crazy green numbers hitting across the board, because we don't have 1 cent power. It'd be nice if we did. D9, where you at? D9. You know what? We'll just type it in. X11. D9 right there. Boom. Oh yeah, there we go. So 2264 down to 4 and 21. And now we're hanging around the 946. But DJ does say NiceHash is what, 13? Yeah, he said $13. So this is saying about 9. Now there's something interesting too, like if you have a miner, you guys know how the NiceHash blocks, you know, they got their simple mining thing going on here. Let's have a look here actually. Let's go to NiceHash again. See what they got on par. Come on, NiceHash. Do your thing. NiceHash leading stuff. Yeah, okay, good. Looking good. Easy mining. This it is. So what do they got on store now? Raven coin, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, that. So, you know, they usually swap these ones around here. So if you have a miner that actually supports a coin that they're doing the easy mining on, usually the coin, you're probably going to see decent profit spikes depending on it. Because you see a lot of times these get sold out, which means they don't have the hash rate. On top of, they still need hash rate on their main buy and sell marketing, the main NiceHash platform for that, on top of just this find the block stuff. So this is where, you know, if you notice one of your miners have a coin listed in here, you're probably going to see decent profitability spike above what mining the coin alone would give you, because you do have that demand of hash rate coming to this platform to do this simple mining stuff, or just to get mined out in general on the pump side of just getting your rented hash rate there. So that's one thing to keep in mind for NiceHash to kind of increase profitability, is if the demand is up on that thing, slap your miner on there for a couple days until they swap it over to a different coin or something, and you may see increased profits from that. Good old Raven. A few days ago it was like $20. Just depends who is renting the algo. DJ Mines, you want to do some easy mining today? I'll send $100. That's crazy. Speaking, do I have any money in here actually? Let's see. What do I got? I got six. Hey, I got enough to do one. What should I do? You know what we got? We got Raven coin. Let's do a $2 cheap one. Obviously, we're not going to stream long enough to see it all. We should have started this earlier. But you know what? Whatever. This is the bad thing, because this is also I spoke about this. This is what you don't do. I'm about to do what I told you guys not to do. So this Bitcoin here is actually mining rewards from testing my Jazz miners, my Apollos, you know, mining. This is mining profits from legitly mining. I didn't send any money here. So now they just make it so easy that you can now just mine the NiceHash, use your mining rewards, and just spend it all and go broke. Well, you know what? Let's just do it. Bam. Bam. No, I don't want that. All right. Bye. I did it. There goes. There goes. Now I'm broke. Can't cover power. See you guys. Next live stream's coming from the streets. All right. But yeah, we'll do that. I'll let you guys know on Twitter or something how it worked out. You know, maybe we'll hit 6 blocks. That'd be sweet. Oh, crap. That's true. They might. Okay, cancel that. Can I cancel this? I don't want to do this. Go back. All right. You know what? What's this one worth? 6. You know what? Let's do it. Let's go Bitcoin. Why not? All right. Let's just spend it all. We're going to go one there. Yep. Done. Whatever. We're going to do one here. Yep. Done. All the cheapest package. Okay. And we may as well do one and the other one too. Why not? Right? There you go. Goodbye. See you later. One of each. Done. Let's see what happens in an hour. There it goes. I just did that. That just happened. that just happened. Let's hit some blocks. Okay, so I'll either be back making about 6 videos per day, or I might just not have a video again, depending on how that just played out. I'm just kidding. Oh man, craziness. But that's what you don't do. I had to demonstrate what not to do, because look how easy that was. That was mining rewards for mining on NiceHash, and then I just clicked it all away. So yeah, that's bad. Don't do it. Don't do what I just did. Yeah, they make it way too easy, and you know that's what it is. The easier things are made, the more you lose. Look at Unmineable. Look at all these other platforms. You're losing something in between there because of things being so easy. Do everything yourself, and you're probably better off. But yeah, anyway, if they don't have self-control, that's on them. That's very true, DJ. That's very, very true. It does take a lot of self-control. Obviously, I don't have any of it because you've seen what I just did. Good luck to you. I haven't seen any luck on Easy Mine. Yeah, me neither. Should we check it? Do we get anything yet? You know, how do we check it? Where is it? Oh, man, it's been a while. My recent packages. See all of them. There we go. Anything? Anything? Nothing yet. Oh, come on, guys. We'll just leave it on this screen for now and talk away. See what happens. Should we get another one? What do we got left? Let's just spend it all. Oh, it doesn't take it all right away. No, I'm not spending it all. I got to withdraw that. I got to withdraw that ASAP. Like, what's Bitcoin price at right now? Next to nothing. Okay. Let's do some crazy math. Let's do some crazy math right now. So, I got 1484 in Bitcoin. All right. We're going to do some crazy math here. Let's go. Calculator. We're going to need to bring this up. So, we got 14. Let's just say $14. Now, let's look at Kaspa price. How much Kaspa could we buy with $14 right now? Kaspa is currently at 3493. All right, so let's go $14. We're going to divide that by 0.3489. 0.03489. All right, so we could buy 401 Kaspa in theory. Say Kaspa hits $1. That's $401. What if Kaspa hits $3 in the next bull run? That's $16 turns to $1,203. What am I doing? Why did I just spend that on nice hash? What am I doing? All in Kaspa. Let's go. $3 Kaspa. You think that'll happen? Probably not. $1 maybe. 50 cents possibly, but who knows? We have no idea. Brave and not pre-search. Pre-search? What's that? What's research these days? You just do stuff, right? No, I'm just kidding. It'd be crazy if you hit on all of them. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine? So that would be absolutely insane. That would be some insane live stream YouTube luck if we smashed out a block on the $2 package on everything they have right now. Wow. Wow. That's all I have to say. What would I do with that? I'd probably get about 4 dual epics. Yeah. Seems like a good idea. Spend around $3,000 USD each. And then bull run hits, and that 3,000 each would probably turn into around 20,000 each. $20,000 rigs right there. Yeah, craziness. Nickelback. Pre-search the search. It's Canadian. No, he would put it all back on the table. Yeah, then I go for the all-ins in there. Did I tell you guys about that story? I think I did when I did the video first on that easy mining thing. But when I was talking to the Nice Hash guys and they're giving me all the information about it, is they told me that a guy, he won the Bitcoin, so found the block of Bitcoin. He hit it, nailed it, got the full block reward, and then he lost it all trying to get another Bitcoin block. So he spent a 6 point whatever Bitcoin trying to do it again and lost it all trying to hit that block again after he hit one. So that would suck. That would absolutely suck. And a smoke detector. Oh my gosh, speaking of that, the smoke is getting bad. Wow, my throat is slowly starting to light on fire. DJ Mine's got 4 Raven coin blocks in one go when he bought the expensive Raven. That's awesome. Remember, what was a hobbyist? He did was it the Bitcoin Cash one? He did the expensive one. He got 2 blocks. That'd be insane. That'd be awesome. But yeah, 50%, 70%. Okay, that's one thing. Let's touch up on this. You guys probably see this. Oh, 70%, 50%, 45. 95%. So I think that's based on the share that you find and the max difficulty. Regardless, even if you hit 99%, it still doesn't mean you're close to a block. This is there to trick you to think you were close to finding a block. Either you find a block or you don't. A block is a max difficulty share. So it doesn't matter if this says 1% or 99%. It's still the same thing, worth 0. All you need is a maximum difficulty 100% share. That finds the block. So these numbers, theory, they shouldn't even be here because they're just there to trick you to think, okay, I'm just going to buy another package. I was so close that time. No, you're never close. 1%, 99%, it's all the same crap. You either find a block or you don't. So just don't, if you do plan on true this stuff, like a lot of you guys have been lately, don't let those numbers trick you. That's all they're there for, is to actually trick you. Or they're just guessing. I always thought about that too. Like, I always wondered, like, could Nice Hash just have like a bunch of pre-made whatever coins in the back, and you know, every 15 people will give, you know, the 16th person will have a win. Every X amount of Bitcoin tries, we'll let this person have it. You know, I wonder if they just throw that out there every once in a while, and you never know if they pick you or not. That's probably actually better odds than doing half the solo mining. But yeah, who knows? Craziness. Thanks DJ Myers for sponsoring with the Rabid mining. 5950X and 7950X towards gaming. Isn't okay. We went through that. What do we got? Going through there, going through there. Yes, 100%. I agree. It's all luck. Be careful, and moderation is good. Oh yeah, for sure. It's definitely, it's luck. You never know if you're gonna hit or not, and you'll you'll probably lose more than you win. But actually, some people are up. I think DJ's actually up. He's up quite a bit, but he also spent quite a bit, but he is up. Oh, anyway, let's have another look here before we wrap this up. Anything? No, man, come on, hit something. Yep, not happening. All right, guys. So you're up 3K. Awesome. That's awesome. That's pretty sweet. Anyway, guys, we are gonna wrap this one up. I do appreciate everyone for showing up for this live stream. The smoke is burning my throat like crazy, but we'll be back tomorrow for a live AMA. Maybe we'll have some guests. I always say maybe I'll have some guests, but then I never do. But you never know. Maybe this time we could have some guests. But thank you for coming, everyone. I will see you on the next one. Rabid out.